Hey guys, it's your boy Tall the Giant back here again with another episode of Random Thoughts. Just want to say, if you haven't seen the new Pokemon Detective Pikachu movie, totally recommend you should go see it. I actually saw it in an early preview before the movie actually came out, which is really cool, and it's great. It's not the best movie, but it's not a bad movie at all. It's pretty good, so go check that out. So let's dive right into the episode. Now, I went to California for few months. I went there to study for a semester at near San Francisco. I won't name the college, but near San Francisco. And one thing that I was introduced to that I really miss now that I'm back at the East Coast is In-N-Out. And I really think they need to bring In-N-Out to the East Coast. I know it's very West Coasty restaurant, maybe it's there might be some in the South as well, like maybe Texas or something. I don't know for sure. But In-N-Out was so good. It was very affordable, good quality food, and I wish they had it in the East Coast because we don't have In-N-Out or any style like In-N-Out here in the East Coast. I don't even know if we have a Carl's Jr.'s or Hardee's. I'm not quite too sure if they're located on the East Coast, but damn, I really miss In-N-Out. Like, sometimes, I'll think about California, and then the first thing that pops into my mind is In-N-Out. It was such a great place to eat, good food, even good people. Like, the customer service was really neat. It was actually, it's like very high, like, good quality customer service. And the meat's very good quality as well. Very good quality, very healthy quality. Compared to Burger King or McDonald's, In-N-Out is amazing. And, oh boy, I do miss In-N-Out back here at the East Coast, so hopefully they'll bring In-N-Out over here at some point. Might take a while, I don't know. Maybe there's some like jurisdictions, or there's some, maybe they don't want to branch out that far, because we all know that when companies start to branch out all over the world, the quality of their food kind of disintegrates. Like, it gets worse. Chipotle, for example, very healthy food apparently, but now, since they're like mainstream all over the US, I believe their food quality went down because they had more demand for their food. And that means like all the natural ways they grow their meats and get their vegetables, I feel like it's kind of diminished. And now they get all their food packaged away, and because they're so big, now they have a lot of demand now for their food, so they have to find shortcuts in order to bring those demands to the customers. So I don't know, maybe In-N-Out doesn't want to go into that, because then their quality might get ruined, if they're everywhere, because then there's going to be so much supply and demand. I don't know, food for thought. Now, I used to be a server for a few years, and it's tough being a server because you have those asshole customers that don't tip you because they think, oh, they make minimum wage. Oh, okay, they don't need my money because they already make enough money as it is. That's not true. In California, maybe, because servers make minimum wage in California and make tips. So they're making like double the money. But here in the East Coast, like in Massachusetts, for example, servers make about $3-4 an hour, and they depend on the tips that they get from the customers. And if you get a customer that you do a lot of work for, you fucking move your ass for this customer, and then they don't tip you, or don't even tip you that well at the very end, it really shatters your heart. It's terrible. And customers, they don't really care. They think, oh, I just don't have enough money to tip, so I'm not going to tip, and it won't matter. It does matter. Because next time you come in and I see you, I don't want to serve you. I'll probably say, no, give it to somebody else. Or if I do have to serve you, I'm not going to give you the best customer service. I don't care if I get fired or whatever, but it's a sign of respect. You don't treat servers like that. Servers need to make money through tips because that's the only way they can. That's their income. And if you don't help them, maybe they won't be able to make ends meet. Maybe they won't be able to pay their rent. Maybe they won't be able to pay their car. The more customers tip them so shittily, or not even tip them at all. It's a hard job being a server. It's a very hard job. There's a lot of demand when you're a server. And there's a lot of ass you got to kiss when you're a server too. And there's a lot of weekends that you have to work night shifts because that's when it gets busy for the food industry. And instead of going out with your pals to the clubs or to a movie on Friday, Saturday night, you're working your ass off at a restaurant. So you really need to tip your servers pretty well. 20%, I'm just saying 20%, 18%, that's fine. But 10% or less, it's kind of an insult. If they're really bad, fine. Tip them 10%, a little less. But I'm not saying that all servers are bad. Most of the servers you have are going to be really good. All right? And they're going to make sure that you're taken care of. I swear, if doctors had to rely on tips in the future in order to make money, I don't think a lot of people want to be doctors anymore because of the people who can't tip. People can't tip that well today. A lot of people wouldn't tip them. I tip my barber because you should. I don't think barbers make a lot of money, and that's why I tip my barber a reasonable amount of money because they need it. Tipping is a sign of respect. You tip your delivery driver, you tip the server, you tip the barber. You give people tips. Even you give people that hold the door open at a hotel, probably you tip them. I don't know. But tipping people is a sign of respect, and it really helps the people, make a profit. So please, tip your servers reasonably and professionally and respectfully, all right? Because servers really rely on tips. Now, this is a weird thing, but I wonder if people have this. Do people have scheduled shits? You heard me. Scheduled shits. Do you have a time of the day that you normally poop? See, when I was in high school, I was always afraid to use the bathroom in high school. So I would hold it until I got back home around 4:30, and then I would just, dump my load. And it was almost every day, almost every weekday. After school, I come home, dump my load around 4:30. So it was a scheduled shit. So my body was so assigned to, that time schedule that from now on, not from now on, because today I can go whenever I want. But at that time, around 4:30, that's when I needed the bathroom. I was scheduled for the bathroom. I had to run in there before anybody else. People knew that 4:30 was my bathroom time. And I'm you know what? I think there are a lot of people that are shy using the bathroom in public because, maybe we make a lot of noises in the bathroom and we feel a little ashamed of ourselves because, we want to look cute and we want to look nice, but then, you hear coming out of our butt and that's gross. Some people are shy peers because I used to go to the urinal no problem in a men's room, but then, I don't know, as I got older, I got a little bit more shy because I feel uncomfortable peeing next to a bigger guy next to me who could, tear me to shreds, and, with my wee-wee out, I just can't pee. I just feel, scared at that moment. Everybody's different. Everybody is different. But I'm curious. I mean, have people ever had a scheduled shit o'clock appointment? People ever say, "Oh, it's 5 p.m. time to shit." Oh, it's 6 o'clock. It's time to shit. Oh, 4:30, like me, it's time to shit. I wonder. It's a very curious topic. It's a gross topic, but I'm curious if people have scheduled shits. If you do, please comment. Name the time that you have your shit. Let's talk about it. But we won't dig into it that deeply. All right, so I go on YouTube quite often just, to kill some time. I just watch stupid videos, whatever. And so I've been seeing a lot lately of these Family Guy 4-minute clips, Peter going to Forever 21 or whatever. And I just noticed, Family Guy has gotten bad. Just gotten really bad over time. I just remember watching Family Guy when I was a kid. There was reruns on Channel 56. And they showed, the older seasons, the first through fourth season. And I loved those episodes. Those episodes were funny. Yes, the quality wasn't that good, but the content was amazing. And it's a shame because I feel like now Family Guy is so cashed in They just, write whatever on a page and then they're like, go with it. And I hate that. I feel like its creativity just got lost. And it's not funny anymore to me. I think it's kind of annoying now. Like most cartoon shows, I think, are annoying. Like, I feel like The Simpsons is very annoying now. I mean, it's the year 2019, and they're still fucking 10 years old, Bart and Lisa. I know they're kids, but didn't they have, like, an episode where they looked in the future, like, 3 fucking times, and they were, like, my age by 2010 or something? I don't get it. This is the problem I have with animation shows. I just feel like, they're not funny anymore. The only show I find that's still quite funny is South Park. South Park is always funny to me. I think that show still holds up. And they mock it. They mock Family Guy also about all the writing and stuff. They had a big episode which got banned about how Family Guy was going to have Muhammad the Prophet on their episode. And it was very controversial, that South Park episode. But Family Guy's been ripped on a lot by South Park. I don't know, man. I just feel like Family Guy, it's not that good anymore. But, if you're interested, my favorite episode of Family Guy, I think it's Season 2, Episode 21. I think it's called The Forefather. That's one of my favorite episodes where Chris and Quagmire start to hang out. And Peter wants to be a better father. And so he's training with Cleveland's son, Cleveland Jr., playing golf. I think that episode's the funniest episode in Family Guy. But, if you have a funny episode that you like in Family Guy, comment down below. I'd like to hear it. So some major accident happened recently with me. I'm okay. But I ran over a bunny accidentally. I never ran over anything in my life. Whenever I see a squirrel, I always slow down, so I want the squirrel to cross the street. Or a cat, whatever. And then recently, I'm driving slowly in this neighborhood, and this bunny out of nowhere just comes out into the road, and I don't have enough time to stop, and I hit it, and I can still hear the bump when I hit it, and it makes me upset because I never wanted to hit an animal. We own cats at our house, and a few of them have been killed by getting hit by a car. And that always traumatized me as a kid. When I was a kid, one of our first cats was hit by a car, and I remember seeing the body dead on the street as a kid. It made me upset. So when I got my car, I told myself I would always be very careful. I don't want to hit anything. Human, non-human. I mean, if it's rocks, yeah, you can hit rocks. But anything that's living, I don't want to hit. And then I just hit this bunny. It's my first roadkill, and I felt so upset. It was terrible. Absolutely terrible. And, I should get over it, but I feel really bad because I just took a life. Accidentally. It was a bunny. Wasn't human or anything, but still, that bunny didn't want to die. That bunny just wanted to cross the street, maybe find some food on the other side. But now he's dead on the street, and it's terrible. I think he's picked up by now, but it was terrible. So my message is that everybody just drive carefully. Sometimes you can't prevent roadkill. Sometimes the animals just come out straight, out of nowhere, and you have no time to brake, and you accidentally hit them. So that's my message. So, man, sucks to leave on a sour note, but hey, that was the episode today of Random Thoughts. Next week I got more episodes coming out, so please stay tuned for that. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. So, yeah, see you guys later. Bye.